Hello everybody, it's Iron Hammer and welcome to No Man's Sky. We finished phase 1 on the last episode and now we are going to work on phase 2. So, currently we need to get in our ship. Let's install the hyperdrive we got at the end of the last phase. And we need to give it some fuel. So, one fuel cell gives you 25%, so we'll do the 100%. Give us a full hyperdrive unit, and then we need to reach the crash site. So let's return to space, look at our map, and see how far we got to go. So we head out here, pull up our galaxy map, planetary interference. So if you get something like that, just come out, pulse engine for a few seconds, and end up in an asteroid field. You can actually, this is pretty good. We need to get some stuff real quick. So, I don't want gold. I want the tritium. Get you some tritium because that does fuel your ship as far as like the pulse engine goes. Unless you have a sentinel ship, then it's the shards you get on the planet. But alright. That should be enough for now. Open up your galaxy map. And now we have to go to this planet here, but obviously that is way out of our jump range, so we will jump to this sector first. This galaxy, these planets. Alrighty. Whenever you first visit a system, I would say it is most definitely worth finding the space station, landing and exiting, so that way you can teleport to this space station later. Alrighty, let's continue on our journey. Oh, we'll have to do one more jump. We'll have to do this. I think it takes 2 to 3 jumps to get to where we need to be. Head over to the space station. And hopefully this will be the last jump we have to do. Yep. That noise we just heard should be that thing. The hive of glass spawning in. Alrighty, we are going to head over to where the mission is, which is right there. I will skip ahead to when we get there, so we will see you in a bit. Alrighty, we are coming up on the swarm wreckage, so let's fly down here. Oops. Let's see. If it's gonna let me land. Come on. Oh, why won't it let me land? Finally. Let's see. That way, and something you want to make sure of before you leave your starship is that you do have
Technology recharge.
What? That was not very nice, sir. I'm going to go to the swarm ship crash site, and I will cut in once we get there, so we will see you in a bit. Alrighty, we have found the swarmer crash shipped. And let's see. Come up, we press E. The swarmer twitches, helplessly, looping its final moments. There is nothing threatening about it now. Let's touch the ship. I reach out and touch the ship. As I lift my hand, a string of gooey ichor stretches between my fingertips and the hull. The coppery smell of the swarmer fluid is intoxicating. This swarmer shell must be overflowing with it. Alrighty, so there's that milestone complete, and for the rewards we get a prepackaged Gravitino coil unit, projectile ammunition times 1000, a prepackaged personal force field unit. So, let's install our new funsies. I don't like the personal force field, but I build it and then delete it because you get parts. And then for the Gravitino unit, we'll put that there. It needs to be fueled, and it runs off of silica powder, ferrite dust. So there we go. Now it wants us to disassemble the swarmer. So you press G to switch to your Gravitino coil, and each one of these sections you see can be pulled off. So I'll start here at the front. You got the front piece. Right click, pull it out, and you make the natives mad, and they try to kill you. I would say, oh man, that did fall far, far away. After killing them, I would run over and try to grab these just so you can get the your shield back up. Let's see. There's this one. Come back. There we go. Recharge our shield. There should be one more, I think. There's two more. And finally, the last one. Alrighty, let's pull back out our Gravitino coil. And so we started at the front. So we pulled off that front piece. Let's go up here to the top. There's one wing. On the left side, there's 2 wings. Over here, there is 3 wings. Let's see. Let's flip around to the back side, and that is 4 wings. Then we want to pull out this thruster looking thing. Thruster, I guess. So there goes the thruster. Want to get the inner components, so we pull out, I guess that's its core. And there's still some in here. What I find easy to do is just jump up here like this to where you kind of look inside. It can be a bit difficult, and if you notice, looking away, there's no ring. There's no ring if I can't grab a hold of something, but if you hover over something that can be pulled, you get the ring and it kind of starts to glow and see the sparklies. So right click and bam, pull out that core. So let's see, that should be all right. So we pulled out all that. Now we want to look inside, I think. The metallic fluid, the ichor, flows around the innards of the swarmer. It washes languidly over frayed wires and emergency lights, its smell clogging my nose and lungs. The smell is overwhelming. Reality sways and dips, and for a moment all I can see is crimson. You know what? Let's succumb. The crimson is calling. I know I have no choice. And that completes that completes that milestone. Birds. Alrighty, so let's see, what do we have here on the expedition? We've got 5 repair kits and 5 inventory slots. So I am going to put my inventory slots down there. And just a kind of overview on what we have over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are when you pull apart this ship, these are the 8 parts. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 wings. This is the thruster, so that comes off the back. This is the nose, so that comes off the front. This is part of the core, and then this is part of the core. So you have 4 wings, the front, the back, and 2 internal pieces for a total of 8 pieces. So let's see what is next on our... We need to present the ichor to the Atlas. What is this? No, stay away. Go nighty night. Alrighty, I am going to run back to the ship, and then I will see you once we have the next part. Once we're back up off the planet in space for the next part. I will see you in a minute. Alrighty, we are in space, and the next part of the mission is to present the ichor to the Atlas, or to an Atlas station. So... oh, there's one way over here. Obviously, that is too far for us to jump to, so... I am going to start the jumping process, and I will see you once we get there. So we will see you in a bit. Alrighty, we have reached the system that has the Atlas interface, so let's fly into here to present the corrupted ichor to the Atlas. as you run around in these space stations, if you hit these little glowy domes, you have a potential to learn words of the Atlas. So also, when you get up here, before you run up and hit that console, search these little glowing orbs here, and you have a chance to get warp cells. So I just got 2 new warp cells for free. Alrighty. The Atlas says nothing. The interface orb beats like a tremendous heart. Present samples, 16 corrupted ichor. I present the sticky metal that leaked from the swarmers. It flows and pulls in my palms, smelling of honey and iron. There is a pulse of recognition from the interface. Catastrophic organ failure. Hive. Uncontained. Unable to iterate. For a moment, I feel connected to the Atlas, as though it sees every part of me, as though this unknowable entity and I are somehow the same being. The moment is brief, but I am left with one seed of knowledge. The hive of glass is coming. Let's leave. Alrighty, let's see what we get with completing this milestone. Supreme Starship Weapon Upgrade, Prepackaged Q Resonator Unit, and Supreme Starship Shield Upgrade. So, let's check it out. Oh, I'm too far away from my ship. Let's get back to our ship and install our new upgrades. Let's see here. So while I was traveling, I picked up some hyperdrive upgrades to really help out. Let's see. The nice thing with this is it adds a it adds the total cannon count to 3, so you get a few more shots in. But alrighty, so we've installed our upgrades. Let's leave the station. And Emperor of Glass, we're going to confront the Hive of Glass. The Hive of Glass draws close. Prepare for confrontation. This is not fair. Alrighty, let's see. That's a lot of swarms, but I don't even know that you can damage any of this. Yeah, that's not fair. And the Atlas interface is destroyed. Obviously, this is a mission that it's designed that you cannot complete. Or that you cannot, it's a mission you can't really beat, that you can't win that fight. Directive consume. Directive iterate. Traveler designate. Let's see. Catastrophic traveler designate. Be reforged. Move through the glass. Oh, we're getting teleported again. Hello, world. Hello. Is it first? Is it last? It is last. No. Still a fragment. 1 of 3. Royal. Begin reinitialization. Let's begin.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
The planet's name is Nerf Herder Major.
Shield kinetic system online. Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Alrighty, once it gets us reinitialized here.
Mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Oh, it looks like somebody set up a base here where you spawn. That was nice of them. Let's see. These haven't completed yet, but they should be. There we go. Milestone complete. Devoured. Escaped the world of glass. And... Yep. So we've got... this Devoured gives us 10,000 nanites. I'm going to hold off on the other one because those rewards are related to your starship. And I want to be close to my ship whenever I get those. But where is our ship? Over there. How far away is it? It's not too far. I'm going to run to the ship, and I will cut back once we get there. So we will see you in a minute. Alright, I am here at my ship, and somebody has built a base here, and I am wanting to get to the... Where is that? There's a buried technology model.
Thermal protection.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted. It's right there. There we go. I want to get to that buried technology model, and I can't. People, I get you want to be helpful, have your bases close by to assist, but no. No, this is a no-no. We don't do this. Don't build in areas where you know people are going to be, where they're going to be trying to do things. This is a common deal. People build stuff, put bases around the mission objectives, things like that. So I'm getting distracted collecting things. But if you come across something like this where there is a base that's keeping you from doing something, simply look at their base, press X. If you scroll all the way to the right, you can, it has the deal to report. Now, everybody's, oh, I really don't want to report someone. Trust me, you have to, because... And whose base is this, anyways? I don't even know which one it is. Oh, here's... Yeah. Let's see if it'll let me... You can, I think you can also do it from the base computer. Let's see. Yeah, report this base. You want to report it. It's going to ask you to take a screenshot. I usually just zoom out and just show where it's at. And what that does, it removes the base from your map. And you can now come over here. And you can do what you got to do. I mean, I don't want to be the one out reporting people, but at the same time, people don't build near mission stuff. Don't build like that. Just build further away. Like that person over there. That's awesome. Whoever built the G1X22 Swarm Post Atlas, you my man, you my person over there, because you built far enough, you're close enough to be useful, far enough away to not be an annoyance. So, my rant's over, back to my ship. Pilot Echo, you reclaimed. You must return the hive. Let's ask what they mean. There is no reply. Alrighty, so we have these rewards here. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's still just... I was hoping it would just give me the storage augmentation, but it still does. It gives you 10 storage augmentation that you have to... You'll have to do that at the at one of the space stations. But our next mission is headquarters. We need to go talk to Polo, so let's fly up. One thing I would recommend is getting a different ship. Obviously, this is a C class. It's not bad. It's not the best. Me personally, I like the Sentinel ships. You start on a Sentinel planet, so maybe while you're still on the first expedition, or the first part of the expedition, you're on that planet, you can get you a ship. But I will add all the missions related to this particular, all the missions related to this expedition are on dissonant planets where you can get Sentinel ships pretty easy. So it's not hard to get a new ship throughout. It just depends on what kind of ship you want. If you want one of the more classic fighters, haulers, or explorers, or shuttles, or do you want something new and Sentinel-y? But let's go talk to Polo real fast. The hive. It is still here, yes. Signal is not gone. Patterns are still dark. Describe the glass. I try to explain what happened during the confrontation with the hive. Polo's features wrinkle with anxiety. This story scares me, traveler friend. None of this is right. This hive is not where it should be. You are not all of you. Nada and I, we have been trying to forecast. It is not enough to wait and worry. I have started to build. Ask what they are building. You saw prismatic core, yes, by the entrance to our home. It is mirror of where the swarm is swarming, and more, I hope. Ask about more. I am tracking data with core. I have theory, a plan. Polo's tone shifts, the enthusiasm of planning overtaking their worry. Hive is familiar. It seems like Atlas, but not quite Atlas. It fixates on you. All of you. Hive is not Crimson Hunter, no, but part of. Just in wrong place. Core is more than mirror. It is combination engine. If all fragments recombine, reflect back at Swarm, we can also reflect back at Hive. Reflect things back to right place. Bigger data will build bigger core. Tidy reality of things that should not be here. It is a good plan, yes. Say goodbye. Take closer look at core, friend. You will see plan. So now we need to go over here. And where you would normally have the missions, we now have the prismatic core. And let's take a gander at the prismatic core. Alrighty, so we have Weavers, Royals, and Sages. They just need to go ahead and log off for the month. This is an abomination up here. Sages, come on, guys. Y'all need to start logging in. Royals, come on. We gotta kick up these numbers. Gotta pump these numbers up. But these are the three factions: Weavers, Royals, or Sages. Let's see here. Tracing swarm activity. Select missions from the activity map to counter the swarm. Collated mission data will construct the prismatic core. So let me return real fast and see. We have finished. I think that was the start of phase 3, but we finished phase 2. So now we have the band launch thrusters upgrade, band pulse engine upgrade, and band hyperdrive upgrade. We've also completed phase 2, which gives us the Direwolf's disintegrator multi-tool and the Direwolf's flight pack customization. I will say I like the way the multi-tool looks. It's A rank. To me, that's pretty sweet looking. I like that it's sleek, it's nice. I like it compared to whatever this is. But anyway, so alrighty, I'm going to take it. It's a free multi-tool. And that is it for phase 2. We now move on to phase 3, which we will continue on in the next episode. So just like before, I'm going to come over here and enter and exit to save. I do recommend trying to save a few times, just because bugs happen, and sometimes you may need to restart. So you're guaranteed every time you enter and then every time you exit your shift, it creates a restore point. But that is it for this episode. We have completed phase 2. We now have the prismatic core to start on phase 3. And so hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit shorter, but phase 2 was kind of quick to complete. If you did like it, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. I do have a Windrose and a Conan Exile series going on. And so depending on how No Man's Sky goes, I might do some more videos, but mostly this is just to show how to complete the phases in the hammer style. Just my twist on it. And so we will see you on the next one. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you're having a good time in No Man's Sky, and I hope you have a great one. Goodbye.